he actually delegates almost everything. Like he's not involved in most of the things that his companies are doing. He's involved in the thing that is the biggest problem right now until that thing is fixed. And then he doesn't have to be involved in it anymore. And then he can go focus on the next thing that's the biggest problem for that company right now. So like, like for example, in manufacturing, there's this concept of the bottleneck, right? And so in any manufacturing chain, there's always some bottleneck. There's always something that is keeping the manufacturing line from running the way that it's supposed to. Whatever the bottleneck is holding everything up. And the job number one is to remove that bottleneck and get everything flowing again. And I think he basically has universalized that concept, and he basically looks at every company like it's, some sort of conceptual assembly line. I don't need to manage everything else because everything else by definition is running better than that, right? And so I can go focus on that. The other part of it that is so compelling, and this is where I think a lot of especially non-technical CEOs would really struggle to implement the method, is he really, when he identifies the bottleneck, he goes and he talks to the line engineers who understand the technical nature of the bottleneck. And if that's people on a manufacturing line, he's talking to people directly on the line. Or if that's people in a software development group, he's talking to the people actually writing the code, right? So he's not asking the VP of engineering to ask the director of engineering, to ask the manager, to ask the individual contributor to write a report for, that's to be reviewed in 3 weeks. He doesn't do that. He would throw them all out of the window. There's just no way he would do that. What he does is he goes and personally finds the engineer who actually has the knowledge about the thing. And then he sits in the room with that engineer and fixes the problem with them. Right. And again, this is why he inspires such incredible loyalty from the especially the technical people who he works with, which is they're just like, wow, if I'm up against a problem I don't know how to solve, freaking Elon Musk is going to show up in his Gulfstream and he's going to sit with me overnight in front of the keyboard or in front of the manufacturing line, and he's going to help me figure this out.